had a realization that I should grow my hair out a little bit more. So that day I went to the barber shop and got a haircut.
Is this a true story?
What? I went to the barber shop and got a haircut to grow my hair out. Come on, dude.
Yeah, let me get a little bit more.
Could I get it grown out a little bit on the side?
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
How's this?
Check.
Talk like right up to it like this.
Check.
Put it right into your mouth like this.
Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh.
I can't wait to edit this and then just have that just be a fucking block in the waveform.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Yep. Just the whole. I just put gain on.
We should do it with distortion on.
Oh yeah, cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
So do you have like questions prepared?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Only thing that I do have prepared is, hey, welcome back. No, I do have one question, Joe. How much are all these guitars worth?
Individually
Yeah.
or as a collection?
Just talk about it.
So, okay. So where do we start?
You don't actually have to. You don't have to.
Oh, okay. Is that? Yeah, let me just flex.
Yeah, flex how much money you've spent on gear.
So
Kidding, don't do that.
we start with the 8-string. That thing is a hunk of junk. Don't get it.
Which one is that? This
The
one?
Jackson. The
Alright,
Jackson.
so we're going down the line. Okay.
Well, so preemptively before that Jackson, there was a white Jackson. It's over there. It's trash, in my opinion. But yeah, that 8-string is what I learned. I learned how to play the 8-string before a 7-string, and that was the main guitar that I learned a lot of stuff on. And then we went to, well, then there was a couple in between. I think the next one here was the purple LTD, with purple screws on the top, purple springs inside of it, and cool pickups on there.
I'm going to have to stop you here because we're going to be here for like 25 minutes talking about all of them.
I gave it my best.
No, you did great. You did great.
All right.
I actually want to
Cut it out.
Well, all right. $11-string guitar.
Is that AI, dude?
I think it might be.
If that's AI, I'm going to kick you out of this band. Let me see. Let's see his horse shit.
That's definitely AI.
No, it was before AI.
That's literally like a 11-string guitar. Hell yeah, dude. Check this shit out. Yo, what's up? Welcome to a podcast. Look at this AI horse shit. I don't want to swear with your parents.
No, they're not here.
They're not here?
Yeah, dude. We
Fuck
can get crazy.
yeah.
We can get crazy.
Cool. Can we play drums late and watch TV really loud?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Silly Goofy podcast. It's been a while. I'm sorry. But I'm here with Jack and Joe. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Jack.
I'm Joe.
Remember, keep it up like this.
Yes.
Like you're doing vocals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Jack. I play guitar in Rights Abuse.
That's us.
I'm Joe, and I'm also a guitarist in Rights Abuse.
And I'm John, and I yell. I have nothing planned for this at all. Literally nothing. But I was like, we already like always just like talk and stuff like that. So I figured it'd be cool to like actually make some content. I'm gonna milk some content out of you guys. That sounds wrong. I'm sorry.
Let's lactate content together.
That's
There we go.
Let's do it.
the lactate content. Okay, so you guys have a lot of inside jokes that I don't know because you guys have been friends for like 10 years. I want to say. How long have you guys been friends?
Long time.
More, I think.
We met in second grade.
Second grade, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You've already told me most of this already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious to see how you guys both kind of remember stories that you've told me.
Okay. Yeah, we had class together in second grade, and I knew you,
Right.
but we weren't like good friends yet. And then
Did you bully him?
no,
Actually,
he
I
bullied me a lot.
Really?
No.
This
I
is
remember
true.
some bullying, but
Yeah, and then in third grade, we became pretty good friends. Yeah, and then always hanging out. And then in like later into 3rd grade, I moved to my house now. Then I found out I live right down the road from
Yeah,
him.
you guys are like very. So I don't know if you heard about this. I went to his place recently. He was helping me record something, and I knew the address began with a certain. I'm not gonna dox you guys, but like basically, I went to put in his address, and I was like, "Oh, that looks familiar," because from like my recent ones, and I put it in, and it brought me here.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, that's weird. That this looks like a different place than I'm used to. This looks like I'm going to Joe's place." And then I was like coming up, I was like, "Oh, yep, I went the wrong way."
Right.
Which is-
Same
which is
first
fine.
number.
Yeah. What's your guys' social security number?
I forgot.
So you guys have been friends since 2nd grade. How long have you been playing music together?
Freshman year.
Yeah, I can tell a story about
Yeah,
this.
please do. Just remember to keep it right up here.
Yes.
Put it right up to your mouth, bro.
All right, right
smell
up to my
smell me on it. There we go.
I think you started playing guitar first, and then I got a bass because I wanted to be cool, and then you were jamming with our other friend at the time, and I'd only been playing for like maybe a month or 2 at this point, and they invited me to come jam with them to be in their band, their new band,
Hell yeah, dude.
Bucket of Nails.
Bucket of nails.
Yep.
Bucket of Nails, that was the name?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And this other friend said that I wasn't good enough to join the band. And yeah, I was like, well,
Little do you know.
I mean, then I just really focused on it. And then I started playing guitar like a year later. And yeah, I mean, now we've been like writing demos for like 3 years now.
Yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
both shred.
Thank you.
In
Thank
like
you.
Yeah, of course. In like a way that makes me wish that I was like half as good. So like literally,
Stop it.
and
I don't know about that.
Genuine, all right. Like genuinely, I've told him this before too, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. Like every time that we have rights abuse stuff, and you guys are like bouncing ideas off each other and everything, I'm just like, damn, I want that. Like I want someone to like be able to like bounce ideas off of, and also just like someone that I like get along with and everything.
Mhm.
So I've told many people that I'm not just blowing smoke up your asses, but I will be honest about it.
Well, thank you.
No, it's
Yeah.
great to have somebody to do that with and consistently do that with. Because when I started playing guitar, it was just me. Nobody I knew was even remotely interested until he started playing bass. And I was like, man, like all I wanted to do was play with him. And then when he picked up the guitar, it was like the best day of my life, because I was like, now I can share this, outlet with somebody. And it was just uphill from there.
I had a thought and my brain just went blank. I'm sorry. When whose idea was it to start playing music together first? Like to start playing in a band together?
I think it was a mutual thing.
Okay.
Because we had the dark ages, as I like to think about it, where we didn't know what the heck we were doing or we didn't know what the heck we were doing, but we were just trying to figure it out.
Mhm.
And it was really cool to both be figuring it out at the same time and being bad and beginner level. Not that you're bad for being a beginner,
Yeah.
but you have to go through that learning curve before you can really start expressing what you want to express.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we mutually both were kind of on the same pace, kind of like I would jump ahead and then he would jump ahead, and we were always kind of close as far as learning. So we hit a point where it was like we're kind of getting it, we're kind of figuring it out.
Mhm.
So we should try to we should really focus on trying to get stuff down, and in the DAW and try to actually create something, and it was really cool.
Is that kind of how it is? Like when you guys are working on demos, it's just like, since you guys live so close, I feel like it's probably easy to be like, hey, I have an idea for a song. Come over and we'll demo it out or whatever. Is that pretty much how it goes?
Yeah, he'll well, like after work, he'll just say, "Yo, you want to jam?"
Yeah.
And then he'll usually have something started. It'll be like just an intro for a demo. And same for me. I mean,
You kind of both come in with ideas, and it's like, hey, this is an idea that I have. Work on it, kind of thing.
yeah.
Mm.
Or we
Yeah.
just start from scratch.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
always fun too.
That is fun.
But speaking of bands, what was the name you told me of like the first band, like the Eighth Gate or something like that.
Eighth Gate.
Isn't that like is that a Zelda reference or something?
It's a Naruto reference.
Okay, even better.
Might Guy, Eighth Gates.
Yeah, he has 8 inner gates, and the final gate is the 8th gate. So
Nice.
And the Aether is from Call of Duty. So we just
Aether? Like ether?
Yes.
Yep, the Ether
Oh,
realm.
okay. I thought. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I never heard it be called the Aether. I was like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Ether. Sorry.
That's okay.
Um,
I only know Ether because of Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, okay.
You guys into comics at all?
Not as much.
Not
comics, but
particular.
I watch the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But
Yeah.
Jinx, you guys got to
We're,
kiss.
Planning. I mean,
Damn, not even a pity laugh.
we've that was like the first band name idea, and any like idea we had, like, no matter what, it sounded like that was gonna be for 8th Gate, and
You mean like genre-wise, like no matter what the
Yeah,
genre sounded
right.
like, it was gonna. Okay.
it could be just any demo. So yeah, that took a while to find like what type of sound we wanted it to have, but like within the last like year or two, I'd say we dialed in on what we wanted it to sound like.
Nice.
Um,
And what is that gonna sound like?
I guess you'll have to see.
Okay.
Yes,
that,
we'll keep that.
So Eighth
disclose.
Gate, keep an eye out for something.
Yes.
I don't know what it's gonna sound like. So how did you guys come about in joining Rights Abuse? I'm gonna act like I don't know this, but for anyone that doesn't know,
Okay. Lou
He's a
mentioned to
bully.
me-
No.
Lou is a bad.
Is a
person.
very bad bully, big bully.
Yeah. Lou like texted me on Instagram that he wanted to do a straight edge band because I am straight edge and he is straight edge.
hell yeah.
But we're
Can I get a straight edge in the chat, please? Thank
Straight
you.
edge.
Straight edge.
Can I get a XXX?
I was not straight edge at this
At the
exact
time.
point.
Really.
No, I was.
I didn't
not.
know that.
Yeah. So I told him, Lou asked me about doing a straight edge band. You should be straight edge now. And
Right.
And he went straight edge.
Nice. Hell yeah. Cheer him
He
up.
was in, and then I think we always wanted you to do the vocals.
I didn't know, but like
Yeah.
I found out about that. I was like, that's wild. Like I'm flattered, obviously,
Yeah.
or honestly, but I was like, that's wild to me.
Yeah, and then I think we were looking around for different drummers, and then we just asked Liam.
Yeah, I think we were like, I remember us talking about it, and then I think Lou was just like, oh, yo, Liam plays drums and he's straight edge. We were like, oh, cool. So yeah, I don't think I knew that you weren't straight edge before. Did you ever like party or anything like that?
I
Or
definitely
it's just like
did,
not really claimed.
like in high school.
Okay.
I was making dumb decisions, but leading up to
Yeah,
like
look at that hair. I'm so sorry. I'm going back on the joke you said before. I'm sorry.
leading up to the Rights Abuse, I was already basically on my way out of that whole sort of thing.
Okay.
I'd already considered it. I had talked to him about it before. I had been considering it, and I was like, at this point, I don't really ever drink. It was just a rare occasion with a family or whatever, you know. And when it was like the perfect crossover timing wise, where like the opportunity arose, and I was like, well, I'm basically already there, so I'm just gonna commit now. And
Nice.
it was one of the best decisions of my life.
Nice. That rocks. Do you have any like? I know this is kind of dumb because we're a straight edge fan, but like, do you have any like wild stories about when you were doing stuff like that? Because like I don't. So I claimed edge when I was 18, so almost half my life. But I remember I had a bunch of friends when I was younger. Do you have stories? Okay.
Oh
all right.
gosh.
I had friends when I was younger who like they drank and smoked and stuff like that, and I remember fucking hating like having to. It felt like I was babysitting them,
Yeah.
and like I would hear like some stuff was funny. Like my one friend, he has stories about like when he was drunk, and I'm like, that's really funny. And then other times I'm like, this doesn't sound fun at all. Like I've heard people talk about it, and they're like, yeah, dude, I did this horrible thing, and I don't remember any of it. And like I'm like I lost a bunch of money, and like I have a black eye, and I'm like, that sounds like so much fun. I want to do it. Like it didn't seem fun to me. But
No.
what stories you got?
Well, yeah, I haven't been straight edge all my life.
Coward. No, I'm kidding.
But I'm very glad that I did. But yeah, we have a few stories. I mean, I feel like we can talk about them now because we've been straight edge for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
Right.
Did you guys ever like I don't want to say party because that sounds extreme, but did you guys ever like party or anything together or?
I mean,
not so much going to a party.
Yeah.
Because I know you weren't big into that even then.
I always hated.
He always hated that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
definitely like at somebody's house, if you could consider that a party with a group of friends. But
Yeah. But then like finding straight edge was like, I don't know. I think it's very beneficial.
Mhm.
You know, a big part of it for me was like, I hate drunk drivers.
Ooh, yep.
So it's like
agreed.
Yeah.
absolute assurance that like
Yeah.
I would never.
What's that one no cure line? Like every drunk driver is a fucking target. Is that what it is?
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I feel
If
like
not
I
that.
haven't looked up the lyrics for it, but I feel like I've heard different things. But
Yeah, they were a big influence for
Mhm.
me going straight edge.
Nice.
And like Inclination,
Agreed.
Boundaries is a straight edge band too.
Shout out Boundaries.
Shout out
Oh, that's right.
Boundaries.
Yeah. You fuck with Have Heart?
Have Heart too.
Of course.
Goated. But yeah. We could talk about Browntown.
Oh no. I didn't even think about that one.
I mean, the backpack is right over there.
The backpack's right
that
over
blue
there.
backpack on the door?
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Well, it's clean now, but
Oh,
just the story.
Yeah. We won't get too much into it, but we were hanging out, and we have this one friend. Like you said, you had a friend, and he would get like carried away, explain
Mhm.
all the bad things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
had
have
a
a
friend,
story that I want to tell after this. It's stupid and funny. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, but this friend would get pretty carried away, and this one time we were taking an Uber back to our house, and he threw up in the back of the car.
Ooh.
All over Joe's backpack, his school backpack.
Oh,
School
no.
bag.
Yeah. So
Damn.
I had to clean the whole car out. It was brutal, and the driver was pissed.
Oh, I believe it.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
did
I
you
had
get
to
fined for that? Because didn't you pay for it?
no. I actually I believe I paid for the Uber.
Yeah.
I could be mistaken.
You bought the car itself?
Yeah, I bought the van. No.
And then I sold it, and that's how he was able to afford all this gear.
I told the guy, I was like, listen, like, cause we were like at the a corner of a intersection, and where he pulled over, and there's a 7-Eleven right, or was it 7-Eleven? I don't know. There's a 24-hour gas station right on the corner. I was like, listen, I will clean this whole thing out. So I went over there, got a bunch of cleaning supplies, cleaned the whole thing out. It probably still smelled a little bit, definitely, but I cleaned it out pretty good, and he didn't end up finding us because I put the work in.
Oh, that makes sense.
I
was gonna
put the
say, can you
work
get
in for
fined
him.
on Uber or whatever?
Yeah.
You can.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
meanwhile, the friend in question is out on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
Unresponsive.
unresponsive.
Ooh,
It was
yikes.
bad.
And that was around the time we started going to shows.
Okay.
So
Right.
we were like, yeah, we should never find ourselves in that situation
Yeah.
again. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there was So there was a thing in Oneana years ago called Dirty Fest. It was a super
gosh.
sick a super sick festival. He did it every year. Shout out Roast Cancer. So he would do this thing called Dirty Fest. You just get like a bunch of like metal and like a bunch of heavy bands would come and like play in Oneonta. And one year he did it at a like a campground kind of thing, like an RV kind of park. But it was like a weekend thing, so it was like, you know, like this day we're gonna have these bands, and then this day we're gonna have these bands. It was 20. Let's say like 20 bands played. 19 of them were like metal and like heavy, and then my old pop punk band played, just because I was also in another band that like was a metal band in the area. Russ knew me, and he's like, "Hey, let's get your band on there." But the vocalist of my heavy band, I love you, buddy, but this is a funny story. He was gone. And he was so drunk that like he was sitting. It was a campground, so there's like the they just had like hubcaps or like things that like the wheels on a car go on. Not hubcaps, they just like the wheel well themselves.
Mhm.
They were there and they had like wood inside them, and they were like makeshift fire pits essentially. And so he's sitting there and like he just like has his foot resting on it, and his shoe catches on fire.
Oh my god.
And I'm literally like, "Hey, bud, your shoe's on fire." And he looks at me. He's just like, "Yeah." I was like,
my gosh.
no, he was just like, "Yeah, it hurts pretty bad." I was like, "Are you gonna move it?" He's like, "Nah, I can't."
Yeah,
And he
I
just like did
can't?
not care.
Oh man.
He also really committed to a bit too, but like So his shoe was just on fire, and he's like, "Yeah, it hurts pretty bad." And so I was like, "Okay, well, stop it." I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed like the nearest liquid, which was his beer, and I like moved his foot and I dumped it on his foot to put it out. And then he looked at me. He's like, "You wasted my beer."
Oh my god.
Which like that was funny. Like obviously that was stupid of him to do, but that was pretty funny. And then like I feel like there's another thing that he did. Oh yeah, he oh, I can't tell that one. That's not. I'll tell that one when the cameras are off. But yeah, there's been a couple wild things that happened. The funniest thing that happened, I wasn't there, but like this is the only time that I'm okay with somebody being drunk and trying to fight somebody, is when my one friend tried to fight a cop.
Oh man.
Yeah. He was just like, "What are you fucking doing here, you fucking pig?" You know, kind of thing like that. I was like, "All right, go for it." So, you guys had your share of wild times or
Yes.
whatever.
Sure,
Yeah.
you could say that.
Yeah. And yeah, now we just go to shows
Mm-hmm.
and mosh. And play
Yeah.
guitar.
So, can you explain what happened to your wrist?
Yeah. So, so I.
Because there's a story that I need to tell that I need the context.
Okay. So yeah. So I decided to go to the skate park. It was the first nice day that was sunny and 70 plus. After work, I get out of work at 3:30. So usually it was either cloudy, overcast by then. But this was this year. The first nice day. I went to the skate park. Very first day, I'm like happy to be. I'm excited to be back. I'm just doing some warm up stuff, just skating around, just getting a feel for my board again. And I went for. There's this big. What would you say is the bowl there is like 10 or no,
Yeah,
probably like
it's-
13
It's
feet.
pretty
It's
big.
pretty big.
It's-
So yeah, I decided to go from one end of the park and air out of and get as much speed as I could going through the park and air out of it, because that's the style of skating I enjoy, is like the just the ramps and, you know, not flat ground, anything but flat ground. So I decided to air out of the bowl. It's something I can do, or I could do, I
Something
guess,
that you've done before.
that I've done many times and I felt comfortable doing. And I didn't fly out of it, so it wasn't like a bad fall. It was just an awkward landing. So it's just the angle of my arm. I snapped my wrist clean in half, both bones.
It was rough.
Yeah, and it was right. It was at an interesting time too, between like the bands, one of the bands. But
Oh yeah, because that was when you guys were gonna have the one show, like the one release show, and I think
Oh yeah.
I think you guys both asked me if I could fill in on guitar, and I was like,
Yes.
"Brother, I'll try." But like,
Yeah.
whoopsie, like you guys, like that stuff was a lot more like complicated than I'm used to playing. So I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And then at that point, I was like, hey, I can't do it, guys. Like, I just can't. Sorry. So like that just didn't end up happening. But I remember, I think we were also trying to do like rights abuse stuff too. And you were like, hey guys, can't practice. I snapped my wrist in half, and I was like, no way, let me see. And so he sent me a picture. I won't put it up on screen because that's gnarly. But like, he sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, oh, Joe sent me the picture. Fucking hell! Like I was like, it was bad. I was like startled.
Yeah, his arm was a Z.
It literally was. Yeah, it was wild.
I actually drove myself back, or drove
Yeah,
myself
you
to
drove
the
yourself
hospital
to the hospital
because
from
I
the
was
skate
alone.
park.
I was alone. Some
That's
guy there.
insane to me.
Some guy there was like, "Did you break your wrist?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you
You're
need a
just
ride?"
like, yeah, it hurts
I
pretty
was
bad.
Like, I was like, "No, I don't need a ride. I'm just gonna head there." I went to the place that I usually go to. Like, I broke my other wrist years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Snowboarding.
Hell yeah, dude. What do you
I'm
like
not
better,
a snowboarder.
skateboarding or
I'm a
snowboarding?
skier.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what do you like better, skateboarding or snowboarding?
I don't even snowboard. That was the first time I snowboarded. Yeah. But yeah, I went to the place I originally go to. It was closed because they don't have like walk-in all like 24 hours. So I had to go to another spot. So I actually went across town and then across town again. And the adrenaline was wearing off by then. So
Yeah,
it was pretty painful.
that happened to me when I didn't break my foot. A friend of mine broke my foot.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I've mentioned it on the podcast before. I'll tell you guys later. But yeah, like I broke my foot and I went to the hospital, and like it hurt, but I was just like so much adrenaline that it like didn't really click at first. And then like after I got there, I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel it now. So, but no, you were talking about like going to shows and moshing and stuff like that, and I have a vivid memory of you in your sling, two-stepping to like Dog Pound or something like that. It was a sick show.
sick show.
But you were two-stepping, and I was so stressed out. I was like, I was like, brother, you are stressing me out. And then you came over towards me, and like we were in the area that like everybody like moshes into us at that point, like kind of like that's just where it happens. And you were near me, and I think it was your right arm, and I think you had your right arm up to block yourself. And at one point, I like moved in front of you, and I was like, "You are stressing me out, dude."
I think I remember that. That exact
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I think it was like a week before we went and saw the Acacia Strain with Corpse Pile and Black Dahlia Murder. And it was like in 2 days you had to get like your arm reevaluated to see if you could cast or to get it realigned.
That was prior to anything.
Yeah, and if like it got moved in any way, you would have been out for like a month more than you would have been.
Yeah.
And he was still crowd killing for like Corpse.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was because I ended up getting surgery, so it was prior to surgery and prior to them realigning it for surgery. It was like fresh. It was like a couple days after it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, that's the pile though.
But that's the pile, and that's the strain. So
I started listening to that album, actually. I started listening to You're Safe from God here a few days ago. On the way over to your place, I was like, because I saw you had the record too. I was like, hey, I was just listening to that on the way here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a super good album. Speaking of albums, somebody asked when Disruptor had that interview with JamXP podcast, I think. Shout out JamXP. They asked someone asked you guys like, what's the music that you guys listen to that like people would be surprised that you listen to, like that's not heavy. We'll be back in 10 minutes when we get our answers. No, I'm kidding.
For me, the first one that comes to mind is the Eagles, classic rock. Loved that. That was the first concert I've ever been to was the Eagles in the Garden, and I've always
like at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep. At Madison Square Garden. I've always loved the Eagles. They're just the opposite of obviously what I'm into now and what we play as a band. But
it's like me with Rush and my dad. Like my dad introduced me to Rush, and I'm like, yeah, I love Rush. I also love Peeling Flesh, and I feel like if my dad heard that, he'd be like, where did I go wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
So Eagles for you. Is there anything else that pops into your head?
Not at the moment. That's like the main one. I still listen to them. I love the Eagles.
I was listening to Rush a few days ago.
There's a couple tracks that are oversaturated, for sure, but like they really do have some good songs.
Nice.
that I really enjoy, and the vibes are just like they're just really cool.
What about you?
I like West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine.
What kind of music is that?
West Side Gun.
Hip hop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I do like OG hip hop.
Yeah. What's some of your guys' like favorite hip hop like tracks or anything like that?
Anything by those three.
Okay.
That's really it's like that.
Like you're like the Holy Trinity for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah. You fuck with Baby No Money at all?
No.
No?
Not a fan.
No? Oh, damn, I love Baby No. I was listening to him on the way here.
Also, No Pressure. I've gotten into them recently.
Is No Pressure the dude from The Story So Far?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think you might have told me that, or someone told me that recently.
Yeah.
Might have been you. I don't remember.
I haven't listened to Story So Far. Only
I'm
No
not
Pressure.
huge into pop punk, which is weird because I play in a pop punk band. But
Right.
But Second Suitor though.
yeah.
Shout out Second Suitor.
Shout out Second Suitor, dude.
So sick.
Hell yeah, dude. This shit sucks. That was I don't remember. Okay, so the story behind that, there's this guy on Instagram that Big Jim from Scorched Mind.
That's my cousin.
Shout out Scorched Mind.
I remember that. He'll every now and then he'll send me like we always talk about like cats and stuff like that, but he'll send me funny reels of cats and just like, hey, this is cute, you know, like we love cats. And he'll also send me reels of this guy that does vocal covers, but they're really bad. And I don't know if he's sincerely trying to do it, which if you are, good on you. Proud of you for trying. But if it's bad, like on purpose, that's hilarious. Good on you. But like he does some stuff isn't terrible, but like the majority of it isn't great. But the comments are so funny. One of them I'm trying to remember. It was like besides a few flat notes here and there, this was absolutely horrible, you know, kind of stuff like that. One of them was just like, can I book you for a cancellation or something? And one of them just said, hell yeah, dude, this sucks. So Tyler and I say that to each other every now and then. There's one band that I saw recently that I don't love. I'm not going to say who it is. I don't love them. And they did a cover of a song, and I didn't like it. So I took a video, and I sent it to Tyler, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, this sucks.
Are they a
Oh
local
my
band?
gosh.
I'm not going to say. No, they're not a local band.
What was the cover?
I can't say. I'm gonna dox myself on this. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you when the cameras aren't rolling.
Do we know the band?
No,
Okay.
Ah.
it was way away from here. It wasn't local or anything like that. Although I will say, so Evie and I went and saw Vienna last night, which that's a band that I don't even know how to describe them. They're really good. But this band, Stupid Lucky, opened for them. They're like a local band to the city, and they covered Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. And I wanted to not like it at first. I was like, oh, come on. And then I was like, okay, this rules, actually. Like, I can't even be mad.
It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne rules, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen my Avril Lavigne shirt? It's just Avril Lavigne, and it says her name, and then below it says "Bite Me."
Sick shirt.
Rocks. I got it at the Squatch Den. Shout out Squatch Den Records in Elmira. I'm trying to get a show out there. They do shows there sometimes too.
Nice.
And I'm just like, hey, because they had Second Suitor before, and I'm just like, hey, you want to have some hardcore play there? It
Yes,
almost
please.
gets Rights Abuse, Disruptor. Fucking let's go. What is it? Drawn by Blood. Get them.
Dude, sick band.
Sick
All right. So
band.
what are some
Awesome
bands
band.
that like we know we've and we've played with that you think are like overlooked? That like don't get the recognition you think they deserve.
That's a good one.
And don't say Scorched Mind because they're
I'm-
doing great.
I'm gonna
And Scorched
say,
Mind fucking rules.
I'm gonna say Scorched Mind.
Yeah, no, Scorched Mind. They're not getting enough recognition. No, honestly, that band is so good. Jake is a homie. They're all homies.
Yeah. Shout out. Jake
Shout
for
out
filling
Big
in.
Jim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe's cousin.
Cousin Jim. Shout out cousin Jim.
I don't know.
I feel like the local scene's pretty supportive and
Mhm.
properly
Yeah.
supportive of everybody,
Yeah.
and equally as supportive of everybody, as far as local as in
Yeah.
this city.
Yeah, I know that we're
hard
like
to say.
trying to like keep it like community driven and everything, with like stuff happens and like like we try to like communicate like, hey, like this is going on, just so you know, just so you don't think that like anything's like overstepping or whatever. We try to do that, but sometimes it works well, and then sometimes people are corny about it. But whatever,
Yeah.
I won't get into it.
I think we need more bands.
We need
Yes.
more
More
bands.
people need to start more bands.
For sure.
Yes,
Especially in Binghamton.
especially
Yes.
in Binghamton, we need more bands like Tears of God.
Yes, shout out
Tears of God, Odin's
Sick
Gate.
band.
Those guys are sick.
Odin's Gate too.
Odin's Gate rules.
Yeah.
Tears of God is really fun.
They are.
I was talking because I had to fill in for them, and I was talking to Liam about it, and he was like, honestly, dude, it's just dumb, like knuckle draggy hardcore. I was like, cool, I'm in.
Did you hear Reef is gonna be?
Yeah, he's gonna be their drummer now. Is he playing the matinee show
This weekend.
next weekend?
Next weekend. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he's playing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I was in my head, I was like, I hope that Reeves playing because I don't know if they have a drummer yet, and
Yeah.
they haven't. Because I filled in for them, I was like, they didn't ask me yet, so I hope they. Not that I don't want to. I'm just like, I don't want to do 2 sets.
Mhm.
But yeah, I actually went over to Reeves' house recently because I went over to hang out with him and Damon,
Nice.
and their place is really cool.
nice.
They have 2 very adorable cats, and I love them.
Nice.
Sick.
I'm still shocked that both of you are allergic to cats.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah. Did you have any like because you came over for a few minutes before we left that one show? Did you have any like reaction or?
No. It would be like if I pet a cat and then touch my face.
Oh,
Mhm.
gotcha. So
Yeah.
just wear gloves at my place next
yeah.
time.
Yeah. I wish I wasn't allergic to cats, but
Agreed.
Yeah, I was talking to you guys about like coming over to like watch a movie or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh yeah, just off chance, are you allergic to cats? You were like, yeah, very. I was like, fuck.
yeah.
All my friends are allergic to cats. Is it the same with you? Like I think you said you were like, I was like, oh, like, is it bad? You were like, it's not the greatest, but like nothing a Claritin won't fix or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's like 50-50. It's
Mhm.
like sometimes I'll be around a cat, petting it and whatever else, and I won't have a reaction.
Mhm.
And then other times I'll have a bad one or anything in between, which at the worst of my reactions, I don't care because I love cats. So I'm willing to risk a little red eye, little itchy eye
Yeah,
because I love cats.
yeah. What about
So-
dogs? Are you allergic to dogs?
I'm not allergic to dogs.
Oh, okay. You don't have a
As
dog.
far
do
as
you?
I know, I do.
Do you?
I do have a dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just found out that he has a dog. What's her
Yeah.
name again?
Juno.
Juno. That's right.
She's
I wanted to say Priscilla,
Juno
but that's
and
Joe's
Bruno.
dog. Different dog. Different Joe's dog.
And my dog's name is Bruno, which that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Juno and Bruno.
There's too many similarities. With you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we both got them at like the same
The
time.
same time.
Yeah.
They're from the same litter. No, I'm kidding.
No.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be.
Oh, so fun story, just to put myself on blast for a minute to make myself look like an idiot. I've told them about it, so it's fine. But there was a while where, like, when I first met you guys, I couldn't remember who was who.
Yeah. Damon was the same way.
Yeah.
He knew Joe's name. But
Yeah,
he
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
my name. So.
Like, I knew they were both J's, and I was like, okay, it's Jack and Joe. So when I first met you guys, I was just like, "Hey, bud."
Hey, bud.
I didn't want to say the wrong thing, so I was like, I'm just gonna try to like be middle of the road about
Yeah.
this.
That's funny.
I feel like we still get mixed up every now and then.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That's common. It's
Yeah.
funny.
I just remember you for Sleepy Joe. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Yo, so how about the political climate, huh? No, I'm kidding. No, what are some like kind of trying to go back to music a little bit and like bands and whatnot. What are some like inspirations for you guys, like writing wise, like or like playing
That's a good
wise?
question. I'll say a big one is like Gates to Hell. We really
Agreed.
like Gates to Hell.
Agreed.
The flag's not up.
It fell down.
It fell. I gotta put it back
You
on.
fell. Like Joe at the
Um,
skate park.
Yo.
Sorry.
Uncalled for.
Sorry.
I think it differs for what, like, when we decide, like, yeah, let's write a brutal death metal demo.
Nice.
Like, we'll draw from different bands that we like in that genre.
Mm.
Right.
Like, but I think for rights abuse, we kind of just try to make that as original as possible, I guess. I
Mhm.
mean, we still, like, have inspirations for that, but,
Yeah.
I mean, the tone is obviously, like, Harm's Way,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
That Harm's Way, Scorched Mind, just HM2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I love that they're just like kind of like the go-to for like tone and like warm-up riff is just the intro for like their first EP.
Yeah, I did
Just
that. I did that yesterday.
Real
so,
nice.
Yep.
I did that at the Castle show.
It's such a good riff.
It's so fun.
It's so simple and effective.
Perfect.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. What about you?
Uh,
Got any like inspirations?
I agree with Jack on depends on what we're writing for. There's all sorts of different bands for different genres, but for rights abuse, I really like shout out rights abuse. I really obviously like Terror. That's
Mhm.
one band that is like I like to be inspired by their type of writing style, but like kind of with our tone, not our tone, but
We
with
coined it.
it's like that style,
Yeah.
but with a sort of a different sound.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of changes the game and it opens up doors.
Yeah.
that maybe they
Because it's like
wouldn't.
that HM2 sound, but it's like more punky,
right.
more
Yeah.
punk sounding. Because I
Right.
feel like a lot of HM2 stuff is just like more like straightforward, like chuggy stuff, and we're doing that, but also like the
Yeah.
punk aspect
We
of
have
it
like
as well.
the fast parts.
Yeah.
Fast
but
parts.
Also the breakdowns.
Right.
The breakdowns,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Do you guys have a favorite breakdown?
From rights abuse?
Just in general.
Oh, just in general.
I have
Mhm.
two.
Hell yeah.
Do you know yours?
Same at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Dude.
We could do like top 5 breakdowns.
Top 5 breakdowns. Let's go.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
used to.
got-
I actually
got
used to
one
do
of my
top fives in
I
here.
got one of my top 5, probably top 3.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to start? It better not be this one.
Pushing
Sorry,
my
sorry.
chair, dog.
It
Yo,
better
you
not
guys
be
gonna
this one. I'll
fight?
be kind of upset, but
Okay.
Imagine they just start fighting.
he's
right
gonna he's gonna say it.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
Actually, could you guys say it at the same time to see if it's the same one?
It probably is.
All right. I'll count down from 3. Like 3, 2, 1. Then say it. Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hills have eyes.
I
no
know,
way.
fucking way.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
That's
are
so
you
funny.
serious?
That's the best breakdown.
That might be the best breakdown ever,
Yeah.
but we won't go there.
That's really funny.
My
Yo,
number
wait, that's-
2. My number 2 is Breeding Grounds for
Mm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Harm's Way.
That's another riff we like to warm up with.
Yep.
Which one is that again? Is that the? What's
Great
the?
one.
I think it's the first song off of I think it's become a machine. It's like nice.
Yeah.
Harm's Way rules. R.I.P. Bo.
Rip Bo.
Rip.
Bo. What is it? Bo forever.
Bo forever.
Dude,
Bo
that's
forever.
such a bummer. Like
I
he was
know.
such a. I like walked past him at the Better Lovers Christmas show.
Really?
Yeah, I like it was like I was going to like where the cafeteria was to get food and stuff like that, and I saw him and I was like, holy shit, that's Bo. And I was like, should I say something? No, I'm not gonna.
You didn't?
No, I did go up and like actually there is a clip of this because it was for they were doing a hard lore and downbeat like collab podcast and they were like taking questions from the audience and I went up and I asked them because Colin and another person used to be in a podcast called The Real Deal and they would just talk about movies and stuff.
Oh, that was Alec, right? Alec
I
Baker.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But I used to listen to that a lot, and I know that they like really like comic books and like comic book movies and stuff like that. So I asked them about like I was like, Colin, what do you think of the future of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? He's like, it's fucking bleak, dude. And I was like, damn, not what I was expecting. But and then they just like went off on a tangent about like Batman and stuff like that. And then at one like just wasn't even like talking to me or anything. It was just like Colin and Craig talking about something. And then at one point, Bo looked at me. He's like, you see what you've done? It was very funny. But yeah, Harm's Way rules.
I remember when you sent the like one of the first few vocal demos for Rights Abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you sounded like Bo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That's
Which one was it?
That's like
Because now I'm gonna like be riding that high for the
I
rest
don't
of the
know.
night.
I think you and him have like a very similar vocal
Hell yeah.
style. Like if you listen to Scrambled by Harm's Way,
Okay.
I don't know.
See, I use Tidal for my streaming service, and they don't have everything from like bands that I listen to. They don't even have Scarab on there, which is a bummer. 'Cause I
Scarab is
need to
Scarab
start
is
listening
so
to more.
sick.
I listened to their EP, and it's fucking amazing.
Which one?
Though I can't remember the name
The
of it.
white one?
The white one with like the red logo or whatever.
Yeah.
I listened to that a while ago, and I was like, oh, I got a new thing. I want to listen to these bands, and I just haven't been able. Bound isn't even on there,
Really?
which is a tragedy because Bound fucking rules.
Yeah, they're sick. Do you know when their new music is coming out?
Hopefully soon. I'm not 100% sure.
Can't wait
Oh,
for that.
also, I need to clarify something real quick, just in case, Lane, if you're watching this, I need to clarify something. So, because I felt like a dick at this point, because Lane from Bound did a guest spot on one of our songs. I didn't know that she was gonna like put her own take on it. And so like she sent me the thing, and I was just like, oh no, I messed up. I think I sent the wrong thing. And so I asked her, I was like, hey, like this is wrong. Can you do it again? She was like, I did like my own part for it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So, Lane, if you're listening or watching, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you were doing your own thing, and I felt like an ass. I'm sorry, but it's
Yeah,
okay. I can make fun of myself. It's fine.
That feature's really good.
What's a dream feature for you guys that you'd like to have for rights abuse?
for rights abuse.
Matt McDougall.
Matt McDougall.
Matt, who is that? I know that name.
Shout out Boundaries.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, but for rights abuse, I think Scarab.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be
that'd-
so
that'd be
cool.
sick.
That would be
I
like
think that could be attainable.
I
Hopefully.
could foresee that.
I feel like Lou could bully him into it.
Well, what about you? You're the vocalist.
Well, it's hard because like I love hardcore, but like I haven't gotten into like the same kind of hardcore that you guys have. Like I'm just kind of getting into that like realm. I was more like Every Time I Die, Knock Loose, Kublai Khan type stuff, and not so much more like I've never listened to Gasket until recently. Like when Lou showed me. Like
Love
stuff like
Gasket.
that, like Ingrown, like they're all sick. I
Dude.
just like
Ingrown.
I didn't
Sick
grow
band.
I didn't
Sick
grow up
band.
with those bands, if that makes sense. Like I didn't grow up listening to Terror. I didn't listen to Hatebreed until like 2 years ago, which is like
Wow.
a tragedy because they're so good.
They're like the hard.
They
I know.
are-
Well,
they
that's
are
the thing. Is like
hardcore.
I grew up with like. I was a sceney weenie, like I'll admit it.
Sceney
Like
weenie.
I was an emo kid, I was a scene kid. So I grew up and like I still love this band, don't get me wrong, but like I grew up with like Devil Wears Prada. Devil Wears Prada, Bring Me the Horizon. I used to be a huge music snob, and I was like, no one's ever gonna be heavier than fucking the Devil Wears Prada, bro. You know, like I was one of them. And then little did I know. But no, the Devil Wears Prada is still sick. But like that was the kind of music that I listened to. Like the Warped Tour kind of like metalcore kind of stuff is what I listened to mainly. Because like there was people that were like, I think it was because like I didn't want to admit that like I didn't know them, so I was like, no, I don't like them. You know, it was really corny of
Right.
me. But also I was just like, that wasn't my scene because it wasn't scene, so it wasn't my scene.
Right.
But no, like I'm trying to think. Like, honestly, if just because I think they're sick, I think I've showed you guys before, but the Barbarians of California, just because of what that band is, they're sick as hell. They're like more like punk, like hardcore punk than like hardcore itself. But if you don't know, the Barbarians of California is Aaron Bruno from AWOL Nation, which is insane. You know AWOL Nation? They have that song, Sail.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his hardcore band.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
Barbarians of California, and they're sick as hell. So like that'd be cool, just so I could have like tell my father-in-law like, hey, guess who's on a song? Because he loves them.
That'd be pretty cool.
On like go back a couple years, I would say Keith Buckley, because he is the vocalist of Every Time I Die. He is my favorite. Him and like Hollow Crown era of Architects, Sam Carter. Like those were like I loved that style of just like loud, like high yelling kind of thing. Because like I can't do like the tough guy hardcore vocals. But like early Every Time I Die, early Architects. Or no, Every Time I Die before they broke up, and then early Architects I feel like would be cool. But besides that, I don't really know. It would have to be somebody that like would make sense in the song and like sound different than me, which I feel like a lot of people sound different than me because I'm just yelling high pitched and then they sound like actual like vocalists.
Yeah.
I
So
think
I don't
your
know.
vocals are like the only fit.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm
like,
not trying to. I'm in my head right now, so I'm gonna apologize. But like, I'm not trying to fish for compliments. I just need to put that out there. I don't like talk. I don't know. I'm overthinking myself. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I personally think that you're like the perfect fit for it.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
know,
That's awesome.
And I think it's sick.
Hell yeah. Give me a second. Sorry. I have to let that soak for a second.
Were you into Counterparts? Like
Yes. Brandon Murphy would be sick to have
Yeah.
like Brandon from Counterparts, and he would be sick to have on there.
Yeah.
Because like I love the Counterparts vocal, like early Counterparts stuff. Besides our last EP, I love that vocal style.
You didn't
And
like
then,
the new EP?
well, no, I
Okay.
love the new EP. I was gonna say like I love that style, but I also love what he's doing now, where it's like more like mid range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds so fucking mean.
Yeah.
It's so good. I wanted to listen to that EP like yesterday on my drive home from the city. I was like, I need to stay awake, and I was gonna put that on, but I couldn't. Like, just couldn't do it because I was driving.
Did I tell you about the one song on the new EP? No Lamb Was Lost. So
Love that song.
there's the one song on Eulogy that is about his cat.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like yeah, I know what you're talking
Whispers.
Yeah,
for Your
whispers
Death.
of your death. Yeah.
Yeah. But then the other song on the new EP is about his new cat.
Yeah, oh yeah, because the one line it's like I'd killed it's like dun 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 I'd kill what's the next line? To keep them both alive, I think.
Yeah.
I fucking love that, dude. Like I love writing about something as not silly but like something so outside the realm of like what people would normally write about in that genre, but making it seem like something else. That's one thing that I love about music is like being able to hear something and then think like what's my interpretation of this as opposed to like what it's actually about kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that stuff's sick. There was a Crafters song that I listened to because I was like learning the set and everything, and I was like, oh, what's this song about? And I was like, I feel like from what I heard from like the person who wrote it and everything, and I was like, I feel like it's about this because of like context clues and everything. He's like, no, not at all about that.
Did you write any of the Crafter music?
Not a damn thing.
Okay.
No. No, like the last EP or like the last singles that they put out, I was gonna go and record it, but I just like couldn't get the time off of work because I think they also went to like Chicago to record it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like I couldn't even tour with them at that point because my job, it was like forbidden to take time off because of the job, because of the work and everything. So, but no, I didn't write anything with Crafter. I just learned it and played it, and it was really fun.
Cool.
Have you guys ever listened to Wish You Death?
I don't think so.
There's a
No.
few things in Rights of Beast that remind me of old Wish You Death. Wish You Death is Dylan from Crafter. It's his new band.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're very good. Shout out Dylan and Wish You Death. All right, real quick before I forget, because you and I have talked about it before. I think you might have talked about it a little bit. You guys are like horror fans, right?
Yes.
For sure.
I like how quick.
For
Yes.
sure.
It's like when we were going up to the one show when you were with us. I was like, "What do you think about this band?" And I didn't even finish saying with the band. I was like, "What do you think of this band?" And you were just like, "Trash."
You definitely can't say the band name.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Oh
gosh.
we'll tell you later. But no, just that was like, yes, trash. It was really funny.
Could you, Jack? Whatever that band name is, could you like act it out so that I could get an understanding? And
How would you even do
I
that?
think I could.
Okay. All right. Well, then I don't know then.
We'll tell you later.
You know.
Well.
Okay, but so about horror, have you guys like been caught up to date like on new horror movies and everything?
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Obsession?
Well, yes, Obsession.
I have not seen
rules.
that
You haven't
movie
seen
yet.
it? Ooh.
I haven't seen it yet.
Have you seen Backrooms?
Yeah, of course.
What'd you think of-
We went to that together.
Oh, nice. What'd you guys think of it?
I thought it was fucking
I thought it was great. I think the whole idea of psychological horror versus in your face, just cookie cutter type of stuff was like that's. I enjoy that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it just leaves you with like a bunch of gaps that you have to basically just fill yourself. There's no clear answer.
Yeah.
And it's just a Swiss cheese. The movie is Swiss cheese, and you're trying to figure it out.
Kind of leave it up to interpretation, kind of thing, and
Sure,
like, kinda connect your own
interpretation,
dots.
theory, connecting
Yeah,
dots,
yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
Leave it open ended, I think, is the term I was trying to say.
Yeah. And I liked it. I liked it for that.
I will say, I was talking to Steve from Bolt Cutters Barbershop. Shout out Steve and Bolt Cutters. We were talking about movies and everything because Evie was getting her hair cut. Evie was getting her hair done today, and then the person that was talking about, or that was doing her hair, they were talking about Disclosure Day. Have you guys seen Disclosure Day?
No, but I saw the
have not.
trailer.
I saw the trailer. as
Do you
well.
have any ambition to see it?
No.
Okay. I've heard nothing but horrible things about it.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, which is like crazy because like some people were saying that like because it's Steven Spielberg and they're like this is Steven Spielberg's magnum opus and it's like brother he made Indiana Jones
And
What are you
Jaws.
talking
He
about?
made Jaws.
Yeah, like
OG Jaws.
like
Oh my goodness.
I've heard people say like the worst parts of Indiana Jones are better than that entire movie. But yeah, we were just talking about movies and they were all saying that Disclosure Day was terrible. Steve was talking about Backrooms. And we were talking about that, and I was like, I've heard people were like upset about it because they were like, it didn't have like the pool rooms or like the giant fucking like the Roblox levels,
sorta,
and it's like, yeah, that's not canon.
Sorta.
They mentioned the pool at least, yeah.
Right.
And I think at one point, like he was going through, and like it looked like he was kind of going like past the pool rooms or
a
whatever.
little bit of it,
yeah.
but
like they were saying, like, where's like the fun playground level, and it's
yeah,
like that's
fun,
in Roblox.
level fun. That's
Yeah.
the thing
Stop
is
it.
like there's like wikis out there, and there's different wikis for it. There's the ones that anybody can post to that are unmoderated.
Yeah.
And that's the ones with all those just unlimited levels.
I heard about this recently,
which I
hyper-focused-
don't think is
hyper-fixated about.
bad. I think some of them are really cool, and I enjoy it, and I like reading about them. But then there's also like the actual canon. Well, I
Yeah.
guess you could argue it's not, but in my opinion, it is. And then that's like kind of the Kane Pixel side of things, where
Yeah.
it's like an actual. It's
It's a universe that he's carefully fleshed out,
right,
and like made decisions and things that make sense in the story that he is telling through all the YouTube videos and the movie,
Right.
because the movie is a direct part of it. Like
Right.
it's near the end of his series, if I'm not mistaken, or like in the middle, kind of near that area. But
yeah.
yeah, it was really cool. The way you were describing it is like people like putting in like their own stories and everything. It reminds me a lot of. Are you familiar with the SCP Foundation?
Yep.
I love the SCP.
Exactly
It's so
the same
fun.
thing.
Yeah, and yeah, because like a lot of the SCPs are just like people just like coming up with random.
Who can think of the scariest, most unrealistic monster? Which I'm not saying like the Backrooms is realistic, but that's kind of like what it gets to. It gets oversaturated.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
a point. Not saying that it's all bad. There's definitely a lot of good stuff in there, but
Mhm.
it gets to a certain point of saturation where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah, yeah, but no, like that's a series that I would love to see. Like, maybe not a movie about it because I want it to be like fleshed out.
Yeah.
But the SCP, like a series about the SCP Foundation.
What about like a
would be-
TV show? Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I will die on this hill that video game adaptations, most of the time, depending on like Iron Lung and Backrooms, they're short indie horror games. Like it's a simple premise. You don't need to go crazy with that. But like Resident Evil, stuff like that, it's like make it a series. Make it a TV show, make it like a stream I'm not promoting streaming services, fuck that, but like make it a streaming service series, cuz then like it gives you time to flesh out the story. Like I'm so sick of like Hollywood and production companies like getting this famous beloved IP, and it's like, cool, we're going to take random parts from multiple different games and then cram it in where all these games take like 9+ hours to beat and to explain the story. We're going to take random bits and pieces of it and connect it randomly and then put our own spin on it and make it an hour and a half. It's like, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Hollywood is so afraid of taking risks, but not with Curry Barker, though. Obsession.
Sick movie.
Yeah. That movie was the first movie that made me, like, physically and, like, mentally uncomfortable and uneasy. Like, during it and after.
Yeah.
Like, I have not felt that in a while. The last time I felt anything like that was, like, one part in the new Blair Witch movie that came out in, like, 2017, 2018. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, I thought it was just them running around in the woods. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing really happened.
Yeah. They're
except
just
at
like,
the
we
very
got to do something with this IP, otherwise we lose the rights, so let's put together a half-assed movie.
Yeah.
That's what happened with the Fantastic Four before Marvel got the rights back. They just like had to keep, like, 20th Century Fox had to keep making part of the deal to maintain the rights. They had to put out something with that IP every so many years. And so they're like, well, the deadline's coming up, we're going to make a movie. And it was dog shit. New one was fun. But yeah, I feel like it was a similar thing with Blair Witch, where they're either like trying to cash in on like the nostalgia and just like, oh, like we'll do another thing about this thing that people already love, that already had a really like a mind-blowing first movie and one of the worst sequels ever afterwards. That can't go wrong, it's
Yeah. It's just a money grab.
yeah.
A side note on the Blair Witch, I have this like a memory from a while ago. Jack came over to my house, and we were playing the Blair Witch game. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, like the newer one?
I had it on Xbox,
I remember this.
That game rules.
and this was like super long. Like we might have been still in like I don't even know if we might have been in 6th grade or like 5th grade
Yeah.
or something. And I'm playing this game with him, and like we were both just like we were too scared to move around, and that game gave me nightmares for like months. I was like, dude,
I think
like,
I made you turn it off because I was too.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
He's like, please turn it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we have to play.
I think that it was the same. I think we played Outlast.
Oh yeah,
Outlast
That was really
rules.
scary.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with Condemned Criminal Origins, the first one. Like,
I don't know that game.
oh, it's an older one. It's like Xbox 360, I think, is what like when it came out, like that kind of like era. It's a really good game, but it's like you're a detective trying to like hunt down a serial killer, but like a lot of like creepy supernatural stuff happens, and like there's one level where you like have to go into like an old mall, and there's a bunch of mannequins around, and it's very uneasy. And then at one point, like one of the things is like you'll like look at them and then like turn away, do something, and then you'll look back and then they're looking at you. It's horrifying.
Oh yeah.
And then like at one point, one of them looks at you, and then one just starts moving. None of the other ones do, but just one of them starts moving, and I'm like, fuck all of that, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking horrifying.
Oh my god.
And then at one point, like you're getting like flashes or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happens, but like the screen flashes and like you're like getting like remembering something or whatever. And then like every time that happens, mannequins get closer to you, and then they like circle you completely until you're like near a hole, I think. It's really good. That's one of the scarier parts of that game. But yeah, Blair Witch movie had like really bad jump scares, and I fucking hated it. There's one part in that movie that made me uncomfortable because I'm claustrophobic, and it's where she's like crawling through a super small hole tunnel thing. That made me uncomfortable, but I'm like, it's scary because I have a fear of like small spaces, like I have claustrophobia. But besides that, it was dog shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Silent Hill movie?
No.
No.
That is the worst movie I've ever seen, and I love Silent Hill.
I still
Such a
gotta play
bummer.
that game.
Yeah.
The second one,
I
or
want to play the originals.
the originals
Yeah.
are really good.
Yeah.
I will say though, obviously I love the originals, but I will say Silent Hill 2 remake is just as good. If I'm being honest, it's obviously not better, but like the controls are smoother. The gameplay looks fantastic, and it's one of the best stories I've ever. Are you guys familiar with the story at all?
You told me.
Okay.
it is.
Are you familiar at all?
Not really.
It's very good. But yeah, I saw Return to Silent Hill, and as soon as they announced that they were making a movie, they were like, "We're remaking Silent Hill 2." I was like, "Cool, that's scary, but I'm hyped about it because it's such a beloved thing." And then they're like, "We're gonna remake the game." Cool, cautiously optimistic. And then they're like, "We're also making a movie about it." And I'm like, "Why? Like, you don't do the same things in two different mediums like back to back. That's I don't know." Yeah, I love Silent Hill.
Is the remake on Steam or is it PlayStation?
I think Steam. Yeah, I think it's on both now.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably
You
on
think,
sale.
think your PC can handle it?
Oh yeah.
His? I don't know.
You have like one higher generation graphics card than me.
Still better.
Should I leave?
Yeah.
You guys are just going to start fighting.
It's time to fight.
Just getting to that point.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up here in a minute. But speaking of games, when are we going to finish Devour?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
That's
We're
a great
on
question
time.
that I think you need to answer.
I don't have access to my PC as often as I wish I did.
That's
Man,
fair. That's
you
fair.
need to get on the game, man.
You gotta get on
I
the
want
game.
to. We got so close before.
I
Dude,
know.
I know.
We gotta beat every single level, please. Because it's
Dude,
just
I
such
think I've beaten 2 levels.
The clown one was like impossible.
Yeah,
We
that
got
one,
close,
dude,
right?
I
don't
it
know.
was
We
really
got
close.
close. We got close like one time, but
Yeah.
we gotta do that.
We also you have Outlast Trials, right?
Yes, I have that on my
Oh,
PS5.
That game.
We gotta. That's
Is it crossplay?
I was just about to ask if it's cross-platform. Do you guys play? If it is cross-platform, I will definitely play it. Do you guys play Dead by Daylight at all?
no.
I think I have it.
We got to play Dead by Daylight. I just got it again.
I used to play that game a lot.
It's so fun. It's such a simple concept, but it's so
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
Have you played it before?
I've played it. Yeah,
Okay.
on Xbox,
Do you have it?
not on PC.
Fucking get on it. I'm sorry.
If it goes on sale, I'll consider it.
I think it was like 50, I think, at one point, and I think now it's only like 30,
yeah, I'm sure
which
it'll
is
be
a
on
huge
sale.
thing, but
Steam's always got sales going. So
yeah,
all the Batman Arkham games are on sale for like
$7
$5
or whatever.
$3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, $3.
I got or I talked to my brother the other day, and he told me we were talking about Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I really want to replay that. But I was like, yeah, I really want to replay Miles Morales, and he was like, no, you got to play the DLC for the first one. I'm like, don't yell at me. No. But yeah, my brother is a big DLC person.
Mhm.
Like any game he
Okay.
beats, he's like, I got to get the DLC, which I have not ever really done. I probably should, but I don't know. I
think
got
I've
the
ever done
new. You guys fuck with Resident Evil?
that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You still gotta play them.
Yeah.
Did you see they're redoing
Code
or-
Veronica. Well,
yeah.
just Veronica. I never played that one,
Me neither. I mean,
but I'm stoked either way because I know it's like a fan favorite, and I know it's like a very like beloved game. So
yeah. I'm working on beating 8, and then I'm gonna play 9. Then hopefully by that time, Code Veronica will be out.
yeah,
And then-
they're remaking the very first Silent Hill game, so like we're gonna be eating good when
Yeah.
it comes to horror games. There's a few horror games that are coming out that just look insane, like that game Ill.
Oh, I saw that.
It looks
Yeah,
I
sick.
didn't see that. What was that like? What was that?
It's-
What is that like? Oh my gosh.
What's that like?
What's that? What's that?
How do you even? How do you even? It's like. It's kind of got elements of a bunch of different games in it, in terms of like creepy monsters that you have to fight, and then
Yeah.
it's like first person. There's like scary monsters that are like like following you and trying to kill you and everything, but then there's like the whole side. It's alluded to because I don't know. Obviously, I've only seen one trailer, but like it's alluded to like there's like a government agency that like is involved somehow, and then there's like there's a few games that kind of have that, and then there's this dude in like a huge like mech suit that's giving me like BioShock and Fallout vibes. And I'm like, okay, that's sick. And then there's one shot in the trailer where it's just like a cabin, which is giving me like kind of like the one place in Backrooms, but also like vibes of that, but also like the Cabin Factory. Are you familiar with that? That's more of like a smaller indie game. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's a really good game. You have to like there's like cabin rentals for like whatever, and you have to like go in and like check and make sure that they're okay. It's like an anomaly kind of thing, like an
Is that game
anomaly.
coming out soon?
Ill, I think this year,
Nice.
if I'm not mistaken. Put it up. When is it coming out? Thanks. Just
Right
give
here.
track
There it is.
track it to his finger. Oh god, I give myself these edits to do, and then while I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks. There was one time I was interviewing Tyler, and he was like, I made a joke about editing, and he was like, look, I'm holding a dragon, and he did that. But I just found, like, a bong of Toothless, the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh,
He's like, look, I'm holding a dragon, and it was Toothless. It was a Toothless bong. That's funny. Toothless, great band.
Shout out Toothless.
Shout out Toothless. Underrated. They just put out a new album, and it rules.
Yeah, it does rule. Got it on CD.
Yep.
Nice. How you guys feel about physical media?
You gotta have it.
Got to bring it back.
Yes.
Fuck Spotify.
Bring it back.
Even though this is going on Spotify
Physical
probably because there's
media.
nowhere else for it to go. Well, YouTube, but.
I mean, anytime there's CDs at shows,
Yeah.
try to
Instant.
get them.
Did any of the
Instant.
bands at the 19th have physical CDs?
Yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday.
No.
The one band, Ill Wind, brought like a bunch of random CDs.
Nice.
Like a
And
whole tub.
cassettes.
And cassettes.
Bunch
Nice.
of, and they were like $5 a piece.
Nice.
And you could just pick any. There, I think there was a Vane one in there
There
that
was.
somebody got instantly.
Nice. Oh, it's
instantly
just
picked
like
up.
random CDs like of random bands?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that like from his collection
Oh,
that
okay.
he was selling.
I feel like
Yeah.
Mike used to do that, but with books. Like, shout out Mike from Goon Squad, R.I.P. The band, not Mike. He's still alive. The band broke up recently. But yeah, he would we'd play shows with them, and he would just like bring a box of books, and he's like, "Free books, please start reading more," which is a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, we've been going about an hour, and I'm gonna have to cut some of it, so it's fine.
Okay.
And also I'm gonna go home and watch a movie with my wife. I don't know what yet, but
AKA, he's getting on the game with us.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, "Hey babe, let's go watch a movie."
I'm not
And-
feeling too good.
Yeah, it was just like it was a long day. It was a long day recording, and so I just want to like sit on the couch and like hang out. Can you hear me in my headphones with the microphone, please? Thanks. Yeah, why don't you go to bed? I'll be in a little bit.
Or you could put the game on and be like, "This is a new movie that just came out," and
Yeah.
and you're like holding the controller to the side.
I have a friend that did.
Whoa.
I have a friend that did that with The Last of Us one time. He was like, the girl
No
I was dating
way.
didn't like video games, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch a movie," and so he just like literally had the controller down here,
Oh my!
and he was like doing the beginning of it and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, it's crazy, right?" It was such a funny thing. And then afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, that was a video game, and you liked it," kind of thing.
Ooh.
Speaking of video games,
Yes.
I guess as a last question,
Yes.
what are your guys' like top 5 video games?
Medieval, Silent Hill 4, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Sick game.
Yeah, dude, that introduced me to so much. That introduced me to music, pretty much. Damn, I don't know. Other ones that I'll say Minecraft because that's such a fun game to just like shut your brain off and play.
Oh
Dude.
yeah.
I love Minecraft.
We just got back on Minecraft.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
My niece just did her first stream was her playing
Sick.
Minecraft.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, Medieval, Silent Hill 4, Tony Hawk's Underground, Minecraft, and Roblox. No, I'm kidding. Barbie's Dream Adventure. No, I don't know.
There
Ooh.
you go.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I want to say Resident Evil 4, but I don't know.
The original or the remake?
I love the remake, but if I chose this, I would say the original.
Okay.
Just because it's so nostalgic. Like, I'd come home from school and my mom would be playing that.
Cool.
Like, I'd come home from school and she's like just on the GameCube playing Resident Evil 4.
That's awesome.
And she's like already at the fucking island. I'm like, oh yeah, mom. My mom's a gamer, just in case you didn't know. Shout out, mom. She bought like a $1,200 PC just to play World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
freaking sick.
It's
dude.
insane.
That's
And like she
sick.
would bring it out into the living room. There's like a handle on it, so she would bring it out into the living room just like she had a little setup. And she would bring it out there and like play World of Warcraft while my grandma would just watch TV and they'd just hang out. And then at one point she was like, "I'm getting sick of lugging this around. I'm going to buy a laptop." So she bought a gaming laptop to play WoW.
That's
So I bought the PC from her and that's what I use now.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with those 4 because I don't know what my final one would be, and I don't want to give a bad answer.
Joe.
Okay, I'll say I'm gonna overlap with Minecraft. That arguably the best game of all time for various reasons. I'm gonna go Red Dead 2. Honorable mention GTA 5. I feel like it wouldn't be fair to put them both in there.
I got my 5th. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go Red Dead 2. Honorable mention GTA 5. Skate 3. Awesome. Love it. I like it better than Tony Hawk games. Don't hate me.
Whoa! No,
Don't hate me, guys.
That's fair.
Let's get
Okay. The Forest and Sons of the Forest, which is the sequel.
I have not played Sons of the Forest yet, and I want to so badly.
Dude,
Sons of the Forest, same thing. That's
Oh, yeah. I played The Forest. The Forest rules. That's
I'm
such a
gonna
fun
go on
game.
Tangent. Like this past winter, we were on that like every day for a month, building this base,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know. We were like 2 weeks in probably, and then like as you progress, more monsters start coming.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
mess
yeah.
it
with
gets
you.
harder.
Mm-hmm.
And that giant finger monster like destroyed our base.
Oh,
dude.
no.
And we haven't played it since.
Oh, I would be
We just
devastated.
got bombarded. We didn't get set up in time. You just gotta lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no lock
that-
in, dude.
Great game. That
Mhm.
4. The 5th one. I'm blanking right now. So I said Sons of the Forest, Minecraft, Skate 3, Red Dead.
It's tough to get 5.
It is. It is.
I finally figured out what my 5th would be.
What's your 5th?
Baldur's Gate 3. I still haven't even beaten it. I haven't even gotten to Baldur's Gate yet, but it's so fun. And I've barely scratched the surface with Red Dead 2, so I can't say that one yet. But Baldur's Gate is very special. Honorable mention, Visage. It's one of the scariest games I've ever played.
I don't know. Come back to me. I'll try to think of my 5th.
Okay.
This is riveting content, isn't it?
I'll give mine. Number. Well, I won't number them. I'll just say 5 in no specific order. Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds on the 3DS.
Good one.
Hotline Miami.
Oh.
Nice. Good.
Um,
Good pull.
Battlefield 1.
That's my 5th.
You don't like
That's
that
my
game?
5th right there.
I'm just kidding. I'm not a huge.
Thank you,
first-person
Jack.
shooter
That's
fan,
my 5th
so.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Sorry.
No, dude, Devour. No, okay.
You Devour.
Top 10.
Devour number 1. Devour number 2.
Top
4. Resident Evil 7.
Mm.
And 5. I think I'm gonna go Wii Sports Resort.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shout out Wii Sports. I
Yeah.
was trying to think of a Wii game. Yo, shout out Disney Wii
Shout out
Tangled.
to the Wii.
Shout out to the Wii.
Disney Tangled on the Wii. That is a great game. I will say.
There's
100% completed that with my cousin when I was like 6
hell yeah.
or 7.
Yo, Dance Dance Revolution, dude.
Oh, dude.
Goated game.
Coded game.
Yeah.
No, Disney
We tried
Tangled on the
that at
Wii.
at
We
the
did.
Crowbar.
We've tried that multiple times.
I'm taking back my honorable mention. Not Visage. Guitar Hero 3.
Any Guitar Heroes, but yes, Guitar Hero 3.
No, 3 only. No, I'm kidding.
3 only.
No, I'm kidding. That's how I discovered Every Time I Die. Was they have the new black on there. I think that was 2, but yeah, Guitar Hero rules. I was obsessed with that game. It's like that was my whole personality. It was like, I love Guitar Hero, and that was my personality when I was a teenager
That's sick.
at one
Yeah.
point. I was like, I love skateboarding, metal music, and Guitar Hero.
Heck yeah.
It was really corny.
What else do you need?
Nothing.
Water.
Jesus. I was big into Jesus back then. And water, yeah, you need that to not die.
Yeah.
Food.
Food. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Dude, I'm hungry right now.
Go to
I
Taco
almost
Bell.
got food.
Shall
Well,
we?
I technically got a snack before gamer, but I'm thinking about getting Taco Bell.
You
Shall
probably
we?
Should.
I'm thinking about getting Taco Bell, dude. You guys thinking about getting Taco Bell too?
We thinking about
Second
it.
dinner.
Second day.
Yeah.
Double
Lord of the
dinner.
Rings? You fuck with Lord of the Rings?
I think that is the greatest movie trilogy. of
Hell
all
yeah.
time.
We're going to end it there. We're going to end it there on a high note.
The extended versions.
The extended, I don't know the difference. I might be a fake. I'm trying to get Evie to watch them. She watched the first one on her own. I was so proud of her.
I watch them every year. I started in
Nice.
Jeez.
so, yeah.
We've been trying to get people together to watch Lord of the Rings, so.
You still haven't watched them yet, have you?
I have not.
It'll
Bro,
change your
you
life. It'll
fucking
literally-
punk.
Will it?
I'm sorry.
It will.
I'm worried
It
though.
will.
What?
I don't
want to
be that
change your
one
life?
guy.
I don't think. I mean, if you don't like them, then
Then we're gonna kick you out of rights abuse,
Yeah.
and Jack's gonna beat
I
the
will
shit
prob-
out of you with
yeah.
his bare hands.
Shoot.
yeah. No, but they're.
We watch
Just-
it, and he's like, "Yeah, it was great." that was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like, do you think I would? Do you think I would like it? Just from knowing me and how I am with
I mean,
things.
I feel like there's nothing to not like about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the coolest thing. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
It's such a
They're
it's such a good it's so good. Every aspect of it is so good, so fun, and it keeps you locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like when you watch the movies, it feels like you're there.
Yeah.
You're like you're with
I feel like
Frodo
love
and Sam.
that.
Did I tell you that my buddy Travis, shout out Travis, he went to New Zealand and like
awesome.
he went and like visited the Shire.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. He like every like 2 years he goes on like a gnarly ass vacation and goes somewhere super cool. Like he just went to like I don't even remember where, but like he just went somewhere nuts. And he goes like scuba diving, just like hangs out with like fishes and stuff like that. But yeah, he went to New Zealand. He went to Mount Doom and he brought me back a rock from the base of Mount Doom.
That's awesome.
And yeah, he went and like got to go to like the Dragon's Inn or whatever, or the Dragon's Beard, and he had lunch
Oh,
there
yeah.
in the Shire. Yeah,
That's so cool.
he's living my dream.
My cousin had his honeymoon.
That's
in
insane.
New Zealand, and,
That's
like,
awesome.
Went to the Shire.
You see the video of those people getting married, and then Elijah Wood just happened to be like they were getting married in the Shire. That's from Lord of the Rings. They were getting married in the Shire. Sorry, they were getting married like in the Shire, and then Elijah Wood, he's from the movies. He just was like walking by, and then he's like, "Oh, cool, I'll hang out." And so he just like went up and like gave him a hug and hung out with him for a little bit. It was cool.
That's
it was
cool.
awesome. Very wholesome.
It was very cool.
But we're gonna end it there. Before we end it, anything you guys want to say or plug?
Shout out Scorched Mind. Shout out Binghamton.
dude.
Start a band.
Shout out all Binghamton bands.
1141.
Keep
Start
it
a band.
going and start more bands.
Start more
It doesn't matter
bands.
that you're in one or only two bands. Just keep starting bands.
Well,
Yep.
let's relax a little bit. I'm in three right now. It's too much.
But that's not four.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not four.
I had to stop. I was
So
like,
we're
is it
short.
four or not?
We're short one band because of you. Because you're not in four.
Could have been
bands.
another. Could have been another band on the show, but I fucked it all up.
Darn right.
But no, check out Rights Abuse too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that that's been there, and then none of us thought of to be like, check out these bands, and also ours.
Yeah, check out our band.
Check out our band.
Stay tuned for Rights Abuse.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm overtired. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna talk about Lord of the Rings and go get Taco Bell, and then I'm gonna go watch a movie with my wife.
Code for getting on the game.
Code for getting on Outlast Trials.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks. Bye. Fuck you.
Goodbye.
See ya.